So, I have a question for you. If a rooster laid an egg on top of a barn, which direction would it fall off? While you think about that, I'm going to have you a how-to guide on making the most delicious egg sandwich you would ever taste in your life. So, first off, you want to make sure that you have a clean work area. Don't want to have a dirty space with all kind of different food residue intermingling with the food that you're about to prepare. You also want to make sure that your hands are washed, hands are clean, because you don't want to use dirty hands to serve food to someone and possibly get them sick or get yourself sick in the process. So, what we have here is we're going to have 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bread, mayonnaise, hot sauce, cheese, butter, some Pam, so it won't stick in the skillet, your skillet, spatula, and all of the utensils you're going to need. So, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and just turn on this skillet so it'll start heating up for you. And apply a little bit of Pam. So first off, what you want to do after that's heating up, you're going to come to your butter. You take your butter knife, get a little 1/4-inch slice of butter. Go ahead and put it in your pan while it's heating up so it'll start melting. Now, if you have high cholesterol or any other kind of disease or thing like that, you might want to use butter, but I'm going to use some butter. It adds a little bit of flavor to it, to the eggs while they're cooking. Alright, now, while that butter's melting and moving on around, we're going to come back to our bread. Make sure you use a hot pad, you don't want to burn yourself. You come back to your bread. You're going to spread some mayonnaise on it. You can put a lot of mayonnaise, a little bit of mayonnaise, doesn't really matter. I'm going to just use a little bit of mayonnaise. Both slices there. Alright, close that back up. So by the time you do that, your skillet should be hot and ready. You can go ahead and apply your egg. What you want to do is you want to take 1 egg at a time, hit it on the skillet, and crack that baby open. You hear that? Sounds good. Alright, now you want to make sure that you keep your egg nice and neat, easy to flip that way. For the best egg sandwich, you're going to have a little bit running. So what you want to do, if you would come a little bit closer for me, you want to take it, you want to take the yolk, lean down a little bit, and you're going to poke the center yolk. Let that run out nice for you. And once that's cooked, you want to do about 15 to 20 seconds. Let me get back up for me. On each side, let it cook. Once your egg gets nice and firm, where you can slide it around in one whole piece, you're going to take it and flip that bad boy. Now, fun fact about egg, 1 egg has about 6 grams of protein. Also, whereas 1 egg has about 13 different nutrients that are good for you and everyone who eats them. So they're very healthy. So, got that egg nice and done, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop it out, grab my plate, my bread, and go ahead and drop it straight on the bread. Now you can look at your pan. If you think you need to add a little bit more butter, you can. If not, you're fine. Up to you. While it's still going, you can go ahead and crack your next egg. Drop it right on there. This deliciousness to your ears. So, while that's cooking, like I said, make sure it's staying neat and nice. Go ahead and pop your yolk, let it a little bit running. While that's cooking, you come on over here to your cheese. You're going to take the cheese and you're going to want to separate it from the packet. Go ahead and place it right here on top of that egg. So by the time you come back, the first half side of your egg is done. You just come on over here, flip that bad boy. Now, on these eggs, what you want to do, take a little bit of salt and pepper them. Add a little bit of flavor. Oops, wrong side. I'm just going to drop some of that in there. Get my salt. Add it on in there while it's cooking. Move it around a little bit. Tasty. Alright, then you're going to come and drop it right on top of that cheese. Now, at this point in the process, you can close your sandwich and you have you a sandwich. But we're not finished yet, folks. Your skillet running out of butter at this point, so you want to take your knife, add a little bit more, let it start wetting itself back up, add a little bit of flavor to it. Now while that's going, you can take all other pieces that you do not need and clean up. Go ahead and get it out your way. Then, you just butter around in the pan. Comes the fun part. You're going to take your bread and just pop it right down in the middle. This is acting as if you were toasting your bread, but after the fact you made your sandwich. Most people will toast it before. For this particular sandwich, you're going to toast it in between. Now you want to let it cook for a little bit, let it get a little bit brown. While that's going, you go ahead and flip it on over. You come look at it for me. I'll show you about the color that you're going to want to look for. Right there, nice brown, golden brown. Looks delicious. As you come on over, flip it on over. Now, at this point in the process, you want to make sure that you turn off your stove. Take your skillet, place it in the sink, want some hot water on it. Remember to use a hot pan because you don't want to burn yourself. Now, you're back to the most particular part. By this point in time, your sandwich is going to be kind of messy when you eat it. But hey, if your sandwich is neat, if your sandwich ain't neat, it's a tasty treat. Remember that. Now, given this dress that I am in, the attire, I want to use my hands. So, I'm going to use a knife and a fork to eat my sandwich. Now, you're saying you forgot one ingredient. Cholula hot sauce. Some people put it on when they apply the mayonnaise. Some people dip it. I'm going to smother mine. You come to me. Smother my sandwich. Drip down a little bit. And the hot sauce. A little bit more. There we go. Tasty looking sandwich. I'm going to move it on around there. Get it soaked in. Looking delicious. Now comes the taste test. It's falling apart. If you lift it up for me again. I'm going to cut into this bad boy. Smells delicious. Nice and runny. Now, you do want to let your sandwich cool so you're not to burn your tongue or your mouth when you eat it. So, I've let mine sit for a little bit as I've bantered on back and forth with you. And here goes the taste test. Perfect. Tell you what. Man, that's delicious. Now, at the beginning I asked you a question. If a rooster laid an egg on top of a barn, which direction would it fall? To the left or to the right? While you think about it a little bit more, well, here's your answer. It wouldn't fall in either direction because roosters don't lay eggs. Chickens do. I hope you've enjoyed this video on a how-to guide of making the most delicious egg sandwich. I'm Cody Turner, and as I said, I'm going to enjoy this.